Well, the way that this hackathon has been set up, I think the most value is the fact that you're bringing together these different sources of expertise and ideas. I mean, we have, what the school has and is a fantastic repository of business thinking, commercial thinking. But maybe we don't have the same intensity of skills when it comes to design or the coding or the technical side. So I think the biggest value here is bringing these different mindsets, mixing them with ideas which don't necessarily originate from people here either, and just creating one giant cauldron where all these teams can come together and create something that none of them could individually.
Yeah. So in your experience, you've seen a lot of very clever people going through your program.
No, they're all clever.
Yeah,
I do. I genuinely admire them, all of them. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm in awe of so many of them
Yes.
who have ideas that I could never think of and execute them with ingenuity that they're beyond me.
And you obviously follow what they're doing. So what in your experience, what the people who have been really successful? So have you worked out why they have been that successful? Why them?
Well, no, I haven't. Otherwise, that would form that would form the absolute core of all the teaching. I could reduce it to a formula, and that's very difficult. In the same way that people come up and say, what is the traits of an entrepreneur, and if you start listing them up, you cover two boards and find that most of them are mutually exclusive anyway. So you can't do that. I mean, I think perseverance. I mean, that comes out as number one. But perseverance, you can persevere with a really bad idea. So it's not just perseverance; it's that fluidity of mind that is constantly thinking about, what's a leap of faith I'm taking here? What's the next thing that I need to do with this idea to either expose it to different thoughts that's going to enable it to flex, in this horrible word pivot, but change, morph into something better, or kick it out completely. It's they are passionate about the business, probably more than they're passionate about the product, and that's the thing that I see that the successful ones do. They persevere, but they remain open-minded.
A lot of people talk about how young entrepreneurs need to understand technology. Do you think that entrepreneurs need to be coders?
No, I don't think that at all. I mean, you need to be able to command the respect of individuals. I mean, everybody needs to bring something, but to a venture, and be respected for the thing that they bring. But no one person can bring everything to a venture, and so you're constantly trying to recruit people who are better than you at certain aspects of certain things that you need to execute on the key success factors of a business. So, I mean, I always say the first thing that people are doing with the first. It's selling. It's always selling, and the first thing that you're bringing on board really by that selling is other people who can form the team, because individuals don't scale. It's teams that scale, and I don't think investors would ever invest in an individual. It's all about the team, with a compelling individual at its helm, but it is in the team. So they don't have to be great coders. Just like if you open a restaurant, you don't have to be a great chef either, but you have to be able to bring that, bring a passion of the business, and you have to know what you want to achieve from the business. But I spent a lot of time before I was at London Business School. I was at University College London, where I was commercial director and did a lot of ventures, and what I came to, and then I also came here, so I did an MBA here years ago as well. And my observation was that the guys at UCL were phenomenal at technology, but also equally as naive most of the time when it came to business. They could pick it up; it wasn't rocket science, but it took time, which is what they didn't have. Whereas over here, when I came, I found that the students here were brilliant at executing on stuff. But there was no deep technology, so it was very difficult to come up with an idea where you could gain a real competitive advantage. And moreover, the ideas weren't that great. So I spent a lot of time since I've been here trying to bring together those with the technical ideas and expertise, and bring them together and working with people with the ability to execute on those ideas that come from here. Adding in the coders, adding in the design folk, just enrich that cauldron, and that's what's happening here. That's what's happening behind us.